What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome to the Research Institution. So one thing you want to do in Diablo 4 is kill the freaking world boss as many times as possible. He gives you a few nice items, one of which is that thing that allows you to socket items, which to my understanding, if you do it on World Tier 4, the world boss, he's going to be dropping at least 3 of those, which is a recent change. So that's quite nice. It's also a great way to find potential uniques, legendaries, and get a lot of monies. And he counts as bounties most of the time as well. So that's a great thing. And gold is a very, very hot commodity in Diablo 4. You use it for tempering your items, I believe. You use it for re-rolling stats. You use it for imprinting your legendary aspects on your gear, which you have to do all the freaking time as you're leveling, because you're constantly out leveling your gear. And you got to keep putting the damn aspect on one item to another item to the next item. And I think that what they should do is allow us to connect the legendary aspect to the item slot rather than the item itself. Then we won't have to constantly be putting that shit back on the new item, which is really annoying. But that's just my opinion. But nonetheless, find the world boss. Open up your map. There's often a timer up here. If he's going to spawn anytime within the next hour or 59 minutes, you're going to see it up here on the map, just on the top left. So it says that there's a world boss. So it's kind of annoying trying to find it. I wish they had a little button you could click that'll direct you to it, but that's not the case. So you just have to look around, and it's the odd-looking shape thing like this, that little star thing, and it often has a little timer thing above it. Which gets confusing because there's other things that look like it as well. They really need to do a better job at tracking the damn world boss on your map. You know what I mean? Like, why can't you click this damn thing and find it? But I guess that's just kind of a side complaint. So you hover over it, you right-click on it so it hooks up your little GPS. You look at where your closest waypoint is. Mine is right here. You go to it. Now, a really, really important thing to note is there's actually websites you can go on. You can Google Diablo 4 World Boss Timer, and it'll show you throughout the day how long until the world boss spawns. Like, it'll say like 2.5 hours, and this world boss is going to spawn. So you could get off your computer, go do whatever you got to do, set your little timer on your phone, and just make sure you get back on within 10 minutes before the world boss spawns, and then you could go find him. I've actually been doing that a lot. I try to get other shit done, get a couple steps in, maybe 10 or 20 or 50 steps in or something. I'll sit on my ass a little longer, and then I'll come back and I'll fight the world boss. So I've been fighting them like 3 times a day or something. It's been awesome. Which of course is going to be more difficult for people who have real jobs, but nonetheless, you can work around your schedule. It's just a good way to track it. There's things you can Google. I don't know what I Google. I just Googled World Boss Timer Diablo 4, and I just clicked on the first thing that comes up, and I have it on my phone as a web page, so I could just always refresh it and see when the world boss is going to spawn. But nonetheless, then go to the world boss, and we're going to see what he drops here. So it's going to be 1 minute and 52 seconds. What I usually do here is I'll just kind of screw on with my gear. I'll look at it. I'll look at my Paragon. My Paragon is a complete mess. I haven't looked at a guide at all. So it's like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, I did complete a Greater Rift 61 and slightly above that, which is really important for Diablo 4. You want to be able to complete Greater Rift, or Pit rather, 61. That's like the goal. Because that, you can get the max, the top quality crafting materials to masterwork your items. And I think that's a good thing that they have a cap on that. Because it's not like Greater of 200 or whatever we can get that shit. Because the cap on it allows for other builds to thrive in. You know what I mean? When the item chase has a cap, or when the difficulty chase has a cap in a game like this, it's not really built around skill. It allows for other builds to thrive then. You can screw around once you get to that 61, mess with builds, mess with skills. That's what makes it fun, I think. That's what makes it kind of like Diablo 2 in a way. As long as they don't do what they did in Diablo 3, which is they pretty much make the chase be the Greater Rift, getting to the tippy top. Because that'll just boil it down to one build that everyone's going to be running then. And then we have Diablo 3 all over again. So hopefully they don't do that. But nonetheless, kill the damn boss. And that's just one tippy. So I'm going to pause the video, and he's going to spawn in just a minute. So here he is spawning. He usually dies really fast. We'll see how fast we kill him this time. It looks like he has that big old sack of gold or whatever next to him. The gold curse. So hopefully he has a decent amount of gold. So I have 6,400,000 gold before killing him. So now that I've killed him, and then you got to beat up this. You got to beat up the gold box too. He drops some goodies. Yep, some bounties, some like uber spawn crap. I don't even know half the shit that he drops. Oh my god. Are you serious? How much gold did I gain? 6,400,000 gold. I don't know how much gold I gain. Okay. But, yeah, he's a good bounty, so then he can go... one of the best ways to get gold from my discovery is doing bounties. And gold is really important. And I like that, how there's a gold chase, because it makes you do other things. You know, you're not just killing bosses, doing rifts. You got to go chase gold somewhere else. So it makes you go and socialize a little bit. Ooh, there's a cache. Is there gold in there? Not that much. It looks like I didn't get any good items, but that's fine. So what's next on the list? So up until only a few days ago, I didn't realize that there's actually an armor cap in Diablo 4. It's invisible, although they might have hotfixed it. They might hotfix it today, actually, but we'll find out. So the armor cap is 9,230. So if you go anything over 9,230, it's just a complete waste. And the only way that I knew this is that someone commented while I was live streaming, or it was in a video, I can't recall. They're like, why is your armor like 12 or 13,000? They're like, it's completely useless beyond 9,000 whatever. I was like, are you serious? Because I've been busted my ass trying to get my armor higher, and there was just no indicator. So basically, get your armor up to that. Now, a quick little trick, if you're having a hard time getting high armor in the game, what you have to do is go over to the blacksmith, and assuming you found enough legendaries and shit, what you could do is imprint it. Not salvage. Let's not the blacksmith. You got to go to the occultist. You put your armor in there, and you look for the aspect of the juggernaut, and that should be under defensive stats, I think, or is it utility? That was defensive. Anyway, I gotta let the dog out. Let me find out where that is. I'll be right back. So here it is. It's called the Juggernaut's Aspect, where you gain 1,800 armor, but your evade has a 100% increased cooldown. So let's imprint that on the armor. And look at that. It's misleading because you actually gain a hell of a lot more than 1,800. That's what I was suspecting. That's why I wanted to do it in the video, because what the hell. But apparently, look at this. You gain 9,997 armor, but your evade has a 100% increased cooldown. Now, I'm going to have to imprint this on my Barbarian, because his armor class right now sucks big you-know-what. It's like 5,000 or 6,000. He's just getting the shit absolutely kicked out of him. So basically, I'm going to put the Juggernaut aspect on him. Yeah, the cooldown's going to suck big you-know-what, but it's fine. He doesn't dodge all that much anyway. The guy's a freaking tank otherwise. So, and more videos to come on him. But yeah, that's one way to get around that. And then you can, but obviously now I'm way over the cap, so I don't want it on the gloves. But I'm just saying that's what you would do if you have to do it. And it's a little misleading because it said it was only going to add 1,800 armor or whatever. But obviously added a hell of a lot more than that. See this? It says you gain, I don't know, it's a bug or something, but it gives you a hell of a lot more armor. And armor is for damage reduction. So at this point, when you're 9,230 and above, it's going to reduce physical damage taken from enemies of equal level by 85%, which is, yeah, that's a pretty damn big deal. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Like this damn video if you will. Have you been slaying them world bosses? Have you been collecting the damn monies? I've been finding a lot of gear in the Helltides, like in my last video, or a couple of videos ago, I mentioned how Helltides is just the best way to get the most items just as quickly as possible. Just keep running the damn boss with a party, for example, and make sure you use that little elixir thing. It looks like I don't have it on this character, but make sure you use the Helltide elixir thing. What the hell? I was almost sure I had it on this character. But use the elixir thing. Oh, this thing right here. For the next 60 minutes, increase Helltide monster level by 10. Increase whatever cinder drop rate. So you got to use that. Make this seasonal elixir here. And then couple that with another elixir. So you can stack those and then make one of the... make the incense shit. I don't have one on this character. But then you can have one incense and 2 elixirs for a total of like 21% gain experience. So it's just a great way to gain experience and just kill shit as fast as possible. But in my a couple of videos ago, I found these pants, just absolute hog pants with 2 greater affixes on them, life and intelligence. So I was very, very pleased with that. Well, yeah, let me know where you guys are at in Diablo 4 right now. I've been playing it like a freaking frog. I've been no-lifing this bullshit. I've been sitting on my ass. I really got to get in more steps. It's been just such a damn good time. It's a spiritual journey. I made a barbarian. I haven't really been looking at a guide. I feel like guides with these kind of games, they kind of ruin it, because a lot of the fun in the game is just figuring shit out and testing this and that. But if you look at a guide, you're straight up copying it. It's not like there's a ton of skill involved in this game. It's not like you're copying a guide from like Elden Ring or something, where there's still a lot of skill involved and you can have fun with that. No, it's a lot of the fun, I think, in Diablo is just figuring the shit out. So I haven't really, but that's the reason my barb's getting the shit kicked out of them, you know, because I haven't looked at a guide. But let me know where you guys are at in this game. You having a damn good time or what? I'm thinking this is heading in a great direction. I'm looking forward to the expansion. I think it's a good thing that PoE 2 is coming out. There's going to be a lot of competition, and which is going to be the best incentive for them to just try to make this game even better and better. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes. It's been a good time so far, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace be with you.